Why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes in. Shields, first one in the room. Good to see you, TYC. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's do this. Let's go for a little walk. Let's go for a little walk. I'm trying to use the arrows, but I guess that doesn't apply to some people. Good to see you there, everybody. Yeah, we're by your area, baby. We should catch a nice sunset on the promenade today. Yeah, we're going to the promenade. Oh, god damn it. The damn escalator's still out. Good to see you, Darian. Ralph Rosa, buenvenidos. No, Prospect Park I think we're gonna do tomorrow, Rich. Editing video today. So, couldn't get out of the house early enough. I hate those steps. Let me stroll it out here while I catch my breath. Okay, setting up the live stream. A guy not wearing a mask wanted to give me his business card because he has a playlist on YouTube. And I'm like, sorry, dude. No mask, no talkie. Good to see you there, Cecilia. Okay. Trying to catch this breath here. Trying to catch his breath. Okay. Good to see you, Natasha. Welcome. Okay. Bloody hell. Good to see you, Tracy Taylor. Good to see you, Emily. Welcome. There it is. I think tomorrow, visit the old Ebbets Field lot. Yeah, maybe Amherst. We might do that. I'm thinking actually, we might go to the Botanical Garden tomorrow. Do it nice and early in the day. Kind of got held up at home today editing some video. So it's very crisp and very cold, 40 degrees. But luckily, hopefully, the wind is not like crazy. But we should get a nice sunset. Should get a nice sunset. Got my live stream glove at the ready. So, should be good. Yeah, it's a little chilly. We're not up to brick levels yet. So like brick level 1 is 32 degrees. And then everything down there, it increments of about 10 degrees. Brick level 2, brick level 3. You got it, Amherst. You got it, man. I want to thank all you guys who told me about this plaque. I'm so happy to know about this plaque now. Right here. History is all around us. If you're on replay, just pause it if you want to read it. That's because you guys are the smartest viewers on the internet. Good to see you, Leandro. Buenvenidos. So I'm going over on I'm on Montague Street now, going west from Court Street. I love that spot now, John. Good to see you. I love that spot now. Absolutely love that spot. So what we're going to do today is we're going to see the sunset from the promenade, make our way over the Brooklyn Bridge, and all of our Christmas trees, all of our decorations for Christmas are out in Lower Manhattan. So that's what we're going to see. Good to see you, Christine. 2 degrees over there. Turn on the heat. Turn on the heat, baby. But yeah, if you got to talk to me in the subway, please be wearing a mask. I do look kind of crazy when I set up the live stream, so. Oh, you're more than welcome, Rich. It's a lot of fun, yesterday's video. It has a couple of really good laughs in there yesterday, actually. A couple of really good laughs in yesterday's video, so. And like Sounds of the City said in a comment, the replay is just as exciting and funny as watching live. And thoroughly enjoyed last night's video. We're going to see skyscrapers, Leandro. We're going to see skyscrapers once we get over to the promenade.
I would love the cake, though.
Darian. Welcome, Darian. Okay. We're going to see the sunset right now. And then we'll make our way out onto the bridge, onto the Brooklyn Bridge as it gets dark. But the South Street Seaport tree is lit. The Wall Street tree is lit. So go around and see all the decorations today. It's another line for the city MD. Good to see you, Ben. Welcome. It's like a movie. It's like a movie. Every single city MD has a line in front of it. Good to see you there. Good to see you there, 4K. Welcome. Welcome everybody in the room. So everyone follow Naboul. He's a great YouTuber in the south of France. Everyone follow 4K Wanderer. He's a great live streamer in Toronto, Canada. Both fantastic countries to visit. Is New York still on lockdown? We never really had a lockdown. Good to see you, Oklahoma. Oh, Oklahoma, good to see you, William George. Welcome. We never really had a lockdown per se. We had a stay-at-home order. So basically, you're allowed to go outside, but it's very encourageable to wear a mask and stay socially distant from other people, and no indoor dining. And I think we may go back to that in a few weeks. Ooh, 4K did a stream last night. I gotta check that out. Good to see you. Bom Tarte Brazil. Yeah, 4K did a stream the other night that it looks so relaxing. Darian, I literally just answered that question, man. Like 20 seconds ago, I answered that question. Right? Didn't I not answer that question just now 20 seconds ago? As we come up on Hicks Street, Hicks Street is where the BQE was originally supposed to go down. But we're going to go to the compromise, which is the Brooklyn Promenade. Good to see you, Mario. Welcome. Again, if you're not wearing a mask, I'm not going to engage with you or talk to you. Good to see you. Oh, he did another midnight stream. Ah, okay. Yeah, so you know what happened? I drank beers and I passed out early. I'm going to have to check that out. I saw 4K wandering around the other night, and it was so cool. 4K, have you ever seen the opening ceremony to the Sky Dome? It's hilarious. Hosted by Alan Thicke. Yes, I'm in Brooklyn Heights right now. Brooklyn Heights. We are in Brooklyn Heights, the 6th most expensive neighborhood in all of New York City. And that's to live in, of course. But if you've never seen, and I recommend everyone to watch this video. I recommend everyone to watch this video. The opening ceremony to the Sky Dome. God, is it ridiculous. Where will I be on New Year's Eve? Probably at home. Normally we shoot the fireworks on the beach at midnight. So that's our normal tradition, is being out in Coney Island and watching the fireworks at midnight. The ones where, well, actually, it was the second or first one where Remy Malik is actually in the chat, which is crazy. Remy Malik follows me on Twitter. Normally we'll be in Coney Island looking at the fireworks. They're tearing down Sky Dome. They're not tearing down Sky Dome, are they? They can't. It's too new. It's too new. It's only from 1989. You vaguely remember Alan Thicke? Yeah, it was Alan Thicke and the woman from SCTV was the host. And it's so over the top and so dumb and silly. And it's just really funny. Yeah, there's no plans to tear down Sky Dome. Hello from Armenia. There's no plans to tear down Sky Dome. Yes, they are. Really? It's brand new. I mean, maybe alter it. I could see them altering Sky Dome, but I don't see them tearing it down. Ooh, it's bright. I may have to put on my sunglasses here. You know what? I'm gonna put on my sunglasses because I can't see anything. Oh, it's happening? No, we're not in Dumbo, Charlie. This is Brooklyn Heights. This is Brooklyn Heights. Dumbo is down the way, off in that direction. Let me put on my sunglasses here. I am looking at this sun here. I'm gonna go blind. And mind you, I have transitions lenses. So let me throw on my sunglasses here. It's called the Rogers Center now. Yeah, that I know, Edwin. That I know. That I know it's called the Rogers Center. All right, where are my sunnies? I'm freaking blind over here. They got to build condos and a new. Why would they build a new stadium? The stadium is barely 30 years old. That's insane. I don't see that happening. Sky Dome is still a revolutionary stadium. As I try to put on my sunglasses here, please bear with me, everybody. Right, I could see the renovation of it because that's what they're always doing. But I don't see them tearing it down. That thing's still an engineering marvel. Okay, hold on. Up my, there we go. Up the brightness on my phone. And now I am ready to do a sunset. Now I am ready to do a sunset. Where am I in Brooklyn Heights? I'm on Montague Street. Montague Street. Good to see you, Cindy. Welcome. Okay. Now I'm ready for a sunset. Now I can stare at the phone. I'm not getting blind, looking at the sun. This is good. All right. There you want skyscrapers, by the way? There are your skyscrapers. Got enough skyscrapers for y'all? Brooklyn Bridge, Empire State Building, #1 World Trade Center. The building that was leaning a few feet 151 Maiden Lane. I did a live stream about that building leaning. There it is. You're more than welcome, Cindy. Welcome on into the show. Here at the end of the Brooklyn, literally right near the end of the Brooklyn Promenade here. Maiden Lean, that's right. You know the company financing for Rogers. Oh, okay, interesting. Good to see you, Martine. Welcome. If the wind noise is really loud, sorry about the wind noise, guys. I hope the new wind muff works. And we gotta walk around Cobble Hill. No, we're gonna walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. We're gonna walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. We're gonna go down to South Street Seaport. See the big tree in the South Street Seaport. Then you go see the big tree over in Wall Street. You've got wind noise. Is it really loud? I hope it's not too loud. Streamed last night with a new mic, no wind. But of course, yeah, exactly. It cost you an arm and a leg. Yeah, I try not to have an external mic because I want to keep the phone plugged in at all times. Wind gives it character. There you go. As long as you guys can hear me. But I know some people can't handle it, which is fine if you can't handle it. Always tune out. I could steer you in the direction of a person who live streams her door every night. I can guarantee you there's never any wind on that live stream. You like the wind noise, all right. Man, remember to keep receipts while filing taxes. I will. Good to see you there, Rob. Welcome. Wind makes it real, that's right. Think of it as ambience. There you go, awesome. A little boat action here, little ferry action and boat action here. Here along the East River. My Aces, welcome. No, the park is open. It's been open. It's been open. Park's been open for quite some time now. With the trees. So this is pier number, I think that's pier number 3, yeah. This is pier number 3. There's a little bit of a labyrinth in there where you can get lost and ramble about in. And this is where we saw a very large art piece by the band BTS. They had a large thing that kind of looked like a crumpled up, a big crumpled up slinky that was like 50 feet tall. But that's pier number 3, Brooklyn Bridge Park. Good to see you, Cash Roll. Welcome. Pier number 3, there's a little field in there where you can relax. Remember the big slinky thing? I'm surprised. Another thing that nobody live streamed. Another thing that nobody live streamed. You mean the park with that little bridge? I don't know what park you're referring to there. The park with the little bridge. But beginning here at Atlantic Avenue, going all the way up into the Dumbo area, that is called Brooklyn Bridge Park, and it's all open. Yeah, Diker Heights went mainstream 4K, but they still haven't got everything. Y'all have no idea. We're gonna do like a 3-hour live stream in Diker Heights, and I'm gonna show you literally. I still have about 4 blocks of exclusives that nobody has streamed yet, including myself. Stefan, guten Tag, Germany. Guten Tag. We got some exclusives. We still have some exclusives. The great Coney Island Gym went on another photo mission of the houses, and there's a whole cluster of houses deep in Bensonhurst. So we actually may start our walking tour in Bensonhurst and then make our way across, over and down to Diker Heights. Guten Tag, guten Tag. Bom tarde, Brazil, Marcelo. Bom tarde, Brazil. Yep, that is the Statue of Liberty right down there. 351 feet, 1 inch tall. Carrying that torch of enlightenment. Get 2 pennies together. That is how thick her skin is. The 7 points on the crown of the 7 seas, the 7 continents of the world. And Frederick Augustus Bertolli chose copper because as the copper oxidized to that green color we all know her today as, it complements the sea and the sky. I appreciate that, John. Yeah, Action Kid was there last night. Yep, Action Kid was there. What was their name? The NYC Walking Show was there. And Aya Vlogs was there. That's right. Right over there, the ventilation shaft to the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. The ventilation shaft for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. That is where we hide all of our aliens we find all across the universe. And there is the sun. Right there. Marvelous Monday indeed. Good to see you, Donna. Welcome. Aya's pretty cool, yeah. I like how Aya has issues getting around, so it's nice that her husband drives her around. Yeah, Hugh Carey, sure, I gotta call it the Hugh Carey, yeah. Maybe if I have a couple of shots of Jack Daniels into me, I'll call it the Hugh Carey. Natasha P with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Natasha. Incredible view indeed. I'm glad you're enjoying it. How long would it take me to walk from here to the Verrazano? About 2 hours. About 2 hours. Yes, the original color of the statue was like a copper penny that you have in your pocket. Good to see you, Brian. Welcome. But Bertolli knew that the metal would oxidize to that green color, so that is why he chose copper. Good to see you, Khalid. Welcome. Beautiful sun indeed. Let's look at that skyline. New York, baby. New York. Top of the food chain. Here in Brooklyn. Doing great. Feels good in the sun. Feels good in the sun here. Gotta get ready to show you some of the Christmas trees in Lower Manhattan. It's gonna be good stuff. Welcome on into the show. Just starting up here, starting out with a sunset. As you all know, I love timing out my live streams for sunsets. It's a nice way to see the city in different lighting conditions. So I said to myself, since we're not going to Prospect Park, we'll do the Promenade, Brooklyn Bridge, and Lower Manhattan. In the early stage, yes, only the torch was complete. Actually, the torch of the Statue of Liberty was on display for quite some time in Madison Square Park on 5th Avenue and 23rd Street. Good to see you, Brian, out there in the great state of Missouri. Welcome. But yeah, for quite some time, her torch was all alone over there in Madison Square Park, 23rd Street and 5th Avenue, right across the street from, well, the Flatiron Building's there today, but when the torch was there, the Flatiron Building was not there. Hey, I'm walking here. Good to see you. Hey, I'm walking here. Welcome. Needs more cowbell. I just realized you got Christopher Walken there as an avatar there. Needs more cowbell. Woo. I thought the wind died down, damn it. I thought this wind died down. Well, Christopher Walken is a great dancer. I like it when he flies. I like it when he flies. I think when Christopher Walken flies around, it's the best. That's some good dancing right there. That is some good dancing. Getting cold here. Time to put on my live stream glove. Let me back out here a little bit. Streamed on the other end of the promenade. Bad reception. Yeah, that's where I get a little dead zone there. I'm going to try to avoid that dead zone today. I'm going to go down Clark Street today. We'll go down Clark and do a little zigzag. Do a little zigzag around Brooklyn Heights. to get down to the bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge, of course. Walking is great in the King of New York. Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you, Retro Jess. Welcome. Beautiful shot of Staten Island Ferry coming on into South Ferry, where we'll be ending our live stream in a few hours. We'll be ending our live stream where that boat is going currently. If I could get it focused. You actually see the whole route we're going to take today from here. We're going to kind of go through the heights here. We're going to go up and over the bridge here, and then we're going to kind of zigzag down and around. Am I going to get a new flight simulator? I got to get a new computer in order to run a new flight simulator. And I don't have any money for a new computer, so not anytime soon. Can you still get a tour? Yes, you can. Oh, I got to respond. When are you going to be in town, Mario? Let me know when you're going to be in town. When I'm going to Diker Heights, probably later on this week. Don't know when yet. Sunset is at 4:28, correct. Yeah, when you come into town, Mary? You coming to town like in a week or two? Like really soon? Are you already here in New York? Feels so good in the sun. Y'all have no idea. Wait, as the whole promenade bounces. That was not fun. Holy crap, big 18-wheeler pass underneath me. There is a weight limit for 18-wheelers currently, but I don't think it's enforced. The whole promenade just bounced. That was scary. Oh, late March. Okay, yeah, late March will definitely be available. Absolutely. Absolutely. We will get a tour cooking, Mario. We will get a tour cooking. I got to respond back to your DM. Sorry about that, man. But we'll get something cooking for March. Hopefully it'll be nice and warm. March is, especially late March, it's hit or miss. It could be either really warm and nice, like a spring day, or it could be like really cold and snowing. Good to see you, Kirsten. Welcome. Hello, you got Algeria, Sophine. Good to see you out there in Algeria. Got a lot of people from Algeria on the stream today. Can't wait for spring. It's coming, baby. It's coming. We got to get through winter first. Oh, you got it, Mario. You got it, man. Yeah, Nebul and his family got a tour. We walked around Central Park. Saw our good friend Balto. Everyone loves Balto. Everybody loves Balto. As we watch that sun get ever lower in the sky, welcome to the Brooklyn Promenade if you're just tuning in. Beautiful view here of the skyline here. Actually, I can see the Central Park South Tower beginning to get ever brighter in the sky. They're getting a little bit of sun glow on there. Good to see you, Gail Cohen, out there in Tucson, Arizona. Your daughter still remembers the tour. Awesome. That's awesome. Welcome on into the show, everybody. Just warming up with a sunset before we walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. Did I have a slice of pizza wagon? No, I was just window shopping. Actually, somebody else with the pizza wagon. Good to see you, JJ, out there in Los Angeles, California. LA, baby. I love LA. We love it. Good to see you, Jen, out there in the great state of Minnesota. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Looking out in that direction, some of those buildings on the land across the way, across the harbor there, that's Staten Island. then kind of behind, anything behind the Statue of Liberty is New Jersey. You see the cranes, the shipping cranes off in the distance. That's the port of Bayonne. And then this island here in the foreground in front of the Statue of Liberty, that is Governor's Island. Warriors come out to play out there in Coney Island. Can't see Coney Island from here though right now. Cannot see Coney Island from here. That is behind, what kind of behind and down from me, south from me. About 8 miles. Oh, Bayonne's your hometown. Awesome. Bayonne's a very interesting place because it's kind of sandwiched between water, like a weird coastline, and then industrial uses. It's a very interesting place. New York, New York. Good to see you, Valeria. Let's see if Valeria starts typing in random words into the chat again. Everyone follow Neboul. Everyone follow Neboul. He's a great YouTuber in the south of France. There we go. Random words. She is topping random words. That's what happens when you type random words in the chat. She was doing that a lot yesterday, and I'm watching the replay last night, and it was like throwing me off. It was throwing me off. So I was waiting for that. I was waiting for random. She was also doing that in Action Kids live stream, and she was doing that at NYC Walking Shows live stream, so a little annoying. Good to see you, Jen. I'm gonna walk over the Brooklyn Bridge right now. Lady Liberty is an interesting case of shared territory. Yes, the Statue of Liberty is technically in New Jersey, and then they put Ellis Island technically in New York State. But the federal park that is the jurisdiction that it's under is in New York State. Go figure that one out. Didn't see her yet. Oh, she was in there yesterday, Neboul. She was in there yesterday. There are some strange folks in the YouTube universe. Yes, I did hear about the 12-year-old from Queens that took his family's car. Yes, I did. That is the funny, walking here, that is the funniest story I've heard in a long time. There was one of those stories that when I heard it this morning on the news, it woke me right up. And I was like, oh my God, did that really happen? But yes, ladies and gentlemen, a 12-year-old from Queens took his parents' car, decided to drive down to Delaware with his 12-year-old cousin in the passenger seat. Oh, you gotta love New York. It's an overcast and windy day in Los Angeles, but not cold at all, just warm and overcast. Awesome, so weird. You'd rather be in New York City. Well, hey, we ain't going anywhere, come on down. So we don't really have lockdowns here in New York. We have more of stay-at-home orders. So we don't have it's encouraged to stay home. But I think we may have that in a few weeks. It may come back. But I wouldn't call them lockdowns because you don't get a ticket for being outside. So you don't get a ticket for being outside. Now, hilarious story of a 12-year-old driving a car hundreds of miles down to Delaware, but one of my favorite News 12 reporters, her name is Sabrina Franza. She posed a question on Instagram today. It's a very good question because I'm kind of wondering about this and trying to answer it properly, which I don't really have an answer properly to it, which is a hot dog. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Think about it. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Let's think about that. Kids with that level of determination deserve whatever comes out of last. That's right, 4K. Absolutely, 4K. Cannot agree more. Absolutely. But is a hot dog a sandwich? I've been thinking about this for the last couple of hours now, and I'm like, I don't know. Reminds you of someone that took over a tram in Vienna, drove it for 2 stations just because he really wanted to. He even did the announcements. That's awesome. A hot dog is its own thing. A hot dog is a hot dog. That is a good question, right? Things that make you go, Good to see your boss out there in Dundee. And then also, is cereal a soup? Sabrina Franza from News 12 asking the hard-hitting questions today. The wife says no. Oh, we got to go with the wife. A very hotly debated question. Can you please tell us some interesting spot about Brooklyn Bridge Park that not too many know about? Interesting. Well, probably the one thing that a lot of people overlook that is over here in pier number 3 is that you have a labyrinth in there. So you kind of could get yourself kind of lost in a puzzle. It's not really or maze. It's not really a maze, but good to see you. Good to see you there, a walking commuter. It technically meets meets the requirement. Yeah, there you go. A Subway sandwich still has 2 pieces of bread attached to one side. There you go. So it's a sandwich, but good to welcome walking commuter. If you cut a couple of hot dogs, put them in Italian bread, it's the same. Very good explanation, walking commuter. Welcome. Good to see you, Frank. Welcome. Great view indeed, Josh. Welcome. Asking all the hard-hitting questions here. Well, pondering life's many questions. But now, is cereal a soup? Is cereal a soup? We should ask John. Maybe 4K. Good to see you, Edward Kramer, out there in the great state of Florida. Good to see you, Guten Tag, Juman, out there in Germany. Guten Tag, Germany. Welcome. Yeah, it's all the hard-hitting questions on these live streams, damn it. Right? It's one of those, exactly, cereal's like gazpacho. Cereal is like gazpacho. It's a cold soup. You like to eat New England clam cereal. There you go. No way. Can't think of the name. Yeah. Yes, cereal's cold soup. It's like gazpacho. It's like gazpacho. Whoa, there's a wind. There's the wind coming back. Wind coming back with vengeance now. We're watching the sunset. We're watching the sunset. Ice and water, is it ice soup? It could be, JJ. It could be. One commuter's wife last week called rats floor pigeons. They're I would call them flying pigeons, but whatever. Floor pigeons, flying pigeons, same thing. Guten Tag, guten Tag. Welcome. Made chicken and wild rice soup. Awesome. Oh, you want to take some cool Instagram pictures? All right, cool Instagram pictures here at Brooklyn Bridge Park. You got a few. You have a few. So if you go out to any of the piers here, you get really great views. But if you go out to pier number 3 in particular, it lines up right over there where the tip of my finger is. That's Wall Street. And you could actually get a picture from pier number 3 looking straight down Wall Street, and you could see Trinity Church from the Brooklyn side. There's a pro tip. There's an Instagram picture for you. You remember in your corner, it was common to eat cereal with warmed up milk. Really? Looking back now, that's very strange, man. I do warm milk. Ugh. Good to see you there, Dave, out there in the great state of Georgia. Had the best sandwich for lunch today, an ice cream sandwich. Now you're talking. You love warm milk. Wow, I never knew warm milk with cereal was a thing. Holy cow. This is some damn good conversation here. Wow. As the camera gets all fuzzed out. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Make sure the camera's not fuzzed out for you guys. Sun setting right now, 4:28. One of the shortest days of the year. Some of the shortest days of the year are now coming up in the next 2 weeks. So, don't you love that Statue of Liberty with the silhouette? There she is. Yes, cereal with juice. It's a soup. Yes. Oh my God, Natasha P with another $5 super chat. That's why I make the big bucks. That's right, Natasha. Thank you so much for the super chat. Good morning, Terry, out there in Cairns, Queensland, Australia. Good morning. The sun's coming your way, Terry. The sun's coming your way. Seems like we have traffic beneath me on the northbound BQE lanes. Yeah, warm milk, man. Edwin, I have never liked warm milk. I remember my grandma tried to give me warm milk all the time. I never liked it. Like $5 soup chat. That's right, Josh. That's right. Yeah, YouTube takes 30% of it, but any kind of super chat's much appreciated. But if you want to directly tip me directly, go to my PayPal, paypal.me/DutchMoz. Tips are always appreciated. Cream of wheat is a soup. Yes. If you put enough water in it. Try the bagel with mustard and old cheddar cheese. Interesting. That sounds kind of good. Good to see you out there in Romania. Cipriani, welcome. Oh, this is funny. This is funny. Welcome on into the show, everybody. Once the sun sets, we're gonna walk over the Brooklyn Bridge and we're gonna go see some Christmas trees of Lower Manhattan. So, just starting up here. Beautiful view of Governor's Island, absolutely. There you go, chill with Chill Cat. Next trip is to go to Dalmatian. Hells yeah, I love that. I love that Dalmatian, and that is permanent. I looked it up. The Dalmatian is permanent, but the Medusa that I showed the other day, the Medusa will be leaving. What's it called again? Collect Pond Park. Collect Pond Park. The Medusa statue will stay there until the end of April. Yeah, I know. They're making bank off the live streams, Josh. I know. I will keep up the great work, JJ. Thank you so much. I hope you subscribe. Make sure you turn on notifications because the best is yet to come. Already hot and humid. Get in the air conditioning, Terry. Get in the air conditioning. Getting a COVID test tomorrow. Oh boy, yeah, you're not as good as a patient, yeah. Remember that if you do the COVID test where they put the long swab up your nose, you have officially done human blockhead. So if you ever seen a human blockhead when they nail a nail into the person's head, that's human blockhead. So if you've done a COVID test like that, you have performed a human blockhead. Keep that in mind. It does feel like you're touching the back of your brain, but that's how it's supposed to feel. I hope it comes out negative, Jen. Jen, working on the front lines. I want to thank all the first responders being very selfless with their lives lately to keep all of us safe and healthy all around the world. To all the nurses and the doctors, the firemen, the police, everyone keeping everybody safe. I get, my notifications are very spotty there, 4K. Very 4K. Have I read the book Gotham? Yes, I have. I actually have it. You'll be taking number 30 on Thursday. Wow, that is a lot of human blockheads. It does hurt. The swab does hurt. Good to see you, Olivia. Good morning, Olivia Channel. Welcome. Beautiful sunset indeed, Jonathan. Welcome. Good to see you, Blondie. You're free. Just be positive, Jen. You know, come and go. It'll come and go. Whenever I get a shot, you know, I just don't look at the doctor putting in the needle in my arm. I just look away, and I do hold my breath. So, good to see you. Welcome. You got this. Thank you so much. Yeah, notifications are very weird on YouTube. That's why you want to follow me over on Instagram at Dutch Moz, because I usually put out a story telling you what time I'm going to be live. 2 tests and 1 blood test still here. Good. That's good. Happy you're still here, Rob. Good to see you, Steve, out there in Bradford, England. Hello, Wolf now. I'm very afraid of needles. Yes. Good to see you out there in Algeria. Perfect day in the city. Almost perfect day in the city. Little cold. Could be about 10 degrees warmer and then it'll be perfect. And then no wind too, with no wind. But it is winter, so winter is... oh, absolutely, Rob. Come on out to the Freak Bar when we all open up again. Normally, this is the season, in the off season, where the Freak Bars only open up on the weekends, and especially on Sundays after the Polar Bear Club goes for their Sunday swim. After the swim, they usually go over to the Freak Bar, and that's the winter routine, which unfortunately we can't do right now. You're mostly cool with needles, but you, interesting, Ben. Bienvenue, Zoe. Bienvenue. New York is beautiful. Never seen so many skyscrapers in one place. Awesome. And good to see you there. Welcome. What's the Freak Bar? Freak Bar is out in Coney Island, where all the sideshow performers and all the crazy polar bears like to swim in the water in the wintertime. That's where we all go and hang out in Coney Island over there in Surf Avenue. You indulge in some eggnog today. Interesting. A few people out in Nikolai. We're going to walk around in a few minutes once the sun sets, and we'll see the crowds here. We're going to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge and then walk through Lower Manhattan. So we're going to see the Christmas trees of Lower Manhattan today. But first, we have to watch the sun set. Bonsoir, bienvenue. I know, Emily. This is why I'm out here right now, Emily. You know, I hate daylight savings time. and I do have what's it called, seasonal effectiveness disorder, whatever. So watching the sunset like this and being in front of the sun for a good, 45 minutes now, it definitely helps me with that. So this is why I'm out here. It's going to be a great stream, Josh. Going to be a great stream, absolutely. Going to have some fun today. Beautiful view indeed. As that sun gets ever lower in the sky. Let's look back at the lower Manhattan skyline here. #1 world trade. Ooh, Hudson Yards is beginning to shine. Hudson Yards behind the Brooklyn Bridge. Those towers that are shining, that is the Hudson Yards. You can actually see the edge off in the distance over there. I do take vitamin D. Yeah, daylight savings time will end in 2021, yes. Yeah, you got that too, Josh? Yeah. I do take vitamin D. I take quite a lot of vitamin D, to be honest. December 21st. I know, I heard about that, Laura. I heard about that, Laura. I'm going to try to stream it. I'm going to try to stream that. You spent your birthday in November walking Brooklyn Bridge Park. It is really nice. It is really special, absolutely. But look at the buildings are beginning to shine. Let's look at the Central Park South Tower, which is directly behind Empire State Building over there. And then you actually see the Steinway, and you have almost all of the buildings of Billionaires Row right there. Kind of amazing. Yeah, me too. Fingers crossed indeed. Yeah, exactly, Ben. Ooh. Hey, look at Hudson Yards shining all the way down here. Hudson Yards shining all the way down here from 34th Street on the west side of Manhattan, shining all the way down here to the Brooklyn Promenade. Wow. That's kind of amazing. Yeah, perfect spot indeed. It's the Brooklyn Promenade. It's the Brooklyn Promenade. Staten Island Ferry coming on in. A little bit of ferry action there, and then the NYC ferry in the foreground in the shadow. Everybody follow Neboul. He's a great YouTuber in the south of France. Everyone follow 4K Wanderer. He's a great YouTuber in Toronto, Canada. Again, is the sun coming up again? No, it's sunsetting right now. It's setting. It's setting. It's 4 in the afternoon here in New York. And all of a sudden, it smells like Amsterdam here. I think that's coming from a car down below. Wow, that was coming from a car down below. I could smell that all the way up here. They're smoking a lot while driving. It's a little bit of Amsterdamski right there. How gorgeous indeed, yeah. Buenvenidos out there in the Dominican Republic. Esteban, welcome. Buenvenidos. Watching that sun go down. Is marijuana legal in New York? It's legal. Medical marijuana is legal here, but not for recreational use. Not yet, anyway. Argentina, buenos noches, Argentina. Agos, bienvenidos. Need someone to stream Battery Park. I am ending the live stream in Battery Park, so if I see the carousel, if I see the sea glass carousel turned on, we'll ramble about in Battery Park. Jazz lettuce indeed. It's 10:11 in Algeria. Awesome. It's 4:20. That's right. Lovely sunset indeed. You seen a huge bus in Manhattan with weed on it? Yeah, they got a couple of things that give out weed tasting lollipops. Don't give you a buzz at all. Somebody tried to sell you weed in Times Square in 2018 and walk. Really? That was weird. That's weird, JJ. I would say get away. Shoo. Hookity-goo, shoo. Hookity-goo. Kukurikwa, kukurikwa. As that sun gets ever lower in the sky. Welcome on into the show, everybody. In a little bit, once the sun sets, we're gonna take a walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. No, the lollipop actually tastes really good. Well, if you like the smell of weed, it tastes like the smell. I don't know if that's a good way to describe it, but it's very windy. Yeah, it's windy. Good to see you there, Maurice, up there in Amsterdam. There's some good smoke out there in Amsterdam. Get some good hash out there in Amsterdam. I'm very lighthearted. Yes, you like it. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Very skunky. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Never buy. Grow your own. There you go. That's very good. That's very financially stable right there. Exactly, Ben, exactly. Good to see you, Janique. Welcome. Finally legal coast to coast, nice. Good to see you, Seban. Cup of DFU USA. Good to see you, Bom Tarte Brazil. Satan's cabbage is bad for you. The Satan's cabbage. The only thing, you only heard traveling to New York City when you come from a state where it's legal. Yeah, well, it's now legal across the river in New Jersey, so I don't know. Somebody opens up a cannabis cafe with an amazing view of the skyline. I may need to partake in that. And I don't see myself going through any kind of customs when I take the PATH train back from Journal Square. Wow, you're an industrial hemp farmer? That's awesome. I only see good things for that business. Yeah, I'm gonna take the PATH train back. I don't see myself coming to security. Somebody's going to be absolutely, JJ. I think New Jersey's going to have the jump on us here in the city. I think New Jersey's going to have the jump. Exactly. If it kept Willie Nelson alive for all these years, exactly. Good to see you, Judy Ron. Your last live generated $750. Awesome. Some mild patting on the back there, Judy Ron. Welcome. That's awesome, Judy Ron. Cross back over and penalize. Yeah, there you go. As we watch that sunset ever lower in the sky. Welcome on into the show, everybody. Just Zay, welcome. It was for a missing person. Awesome. Good cause to raise some money for. Look at that skyline one more time. Look at Hudson Yards just glowing. Such a great view of Hudson Yards glowing right there. Let's look up at the Empire State Building, the skinny skyscrapers of Billionaires Row. This live stream is better watching than any news stream. Awesome, JJ. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I do seem nice. Good to see you. Thanks for subscribing. There you go, Josh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know, man. That's up to the person revealing the information. Look at Jenga Tower, the Jenga building there, 100 Leonard Street, doing the shine. Also, actually, it doesn't come through as well here on the stream as it does with my own eyes. So in a little bit, we're gonna walk the Brooklyn Bridge. And we're gonna go see the Christmas trees of Lower Manhattan. There we go. Isn't that a cool building? We got lots of cool buildings here. Come on, phone. I don't know why the phone doesn't want to focus. Come on, phone, focus. Focus for me, phone, focus. There you go. I don't know why the phone doesn't want to focus all of a sudden. A little annoying. The CEO of Devils Lives on Penthouse is in... Wow, really? Wow, okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh, I'm glad these streams are your therapy there, Natasha. More exciting adventures to come. Needs Adderall, maybe. Beautiful sunset indeed. You're into documentaries. Your phone is into experimental cinema. Happens from time to time. I think so. I think the phone does want to do experimental video. Hocus pocus, please focus. Now watch how it's going to be sucked in real quick. Okay. Oh, the sun? Yes, the sun's going to get sucked in really quick. Yes, it is. Gonna just disappear. The title should be changed, Sunset to Adderall and Weed. No, Josh. It's a Brooklyn sunset, and we're gonna see some Christmas trees in Lower Manhattan. Sunset don't look like that in Boston, really? Surprised. It doesn't look that good in Boston. Interesting. Just finished a meal. Are we still at the same spot? Yes, Charlie. Yes, we are. We're still at Montague Street here on the Promenade. It's like New York is warmer than most cities in Germany. You hardly get sun until you don't get sun until February? Really? That's crazy. Well, that's true. You're up there really north. So you're far north up there in Germany. So thanks for loving my channel, Samuel. Welcome. No, it's cold. I got my live streaming glove on, Christine. It's cold. Hot dog, cereal, and randomness with Dutch. There's the title of the show right there. We have kind of come to an agreement that hot dogs are sandwiches and cereal is a cold soup, like gazpacho. This is how we're going to get to 10K, no problem at all. This is how we're going to get to 10,000 subscribers, no problem at all. You remember being in Times Square on Thanksgiving 2018 and your coffee was cold before you even had it. Oh, 14 degrees will do that. 14 degrees will do that. Me too, Jonathan. I can't stop looking at that sunset either. I can't stop looking at that sunset. Let's get one more vista of, before that sun gets too low, let's get one more vista of the buildings here. Because Hudson Yards just keeps shining. Look at that. So cool. Hudson Yards just keeps shining on. But we're solving the world's problems one comment at a time here on these live streams. We're about to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge in a little bit once the sun gets down. It's 2 degrees. Get underneath the covers there. Get underneath the covers. You thought you could never get cold coffee in New York? You can. If it's 14 degrees, ordering it in Times Square. 921, awesome. You confirm all the NYC streams you've watched over the last few months that were a lot more sunshine in New York. Really interesting. Wow. So we get more sunlight. Interesting. I mean, we're not as close to the North Pole as you guys are in Europe, so. Yes, the huge tree is up in Rockefeller Center. We were there yesterday, Jay. Go check out the replay. We were there yesterday. Or Zay, just Zay. We were there yesterday. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome, welcome, welcome. New Yorkinos order ice cream. That's right, Charlie. That's right. I could actually confirm that. Yesterday I had iced coffee. Had iced coffee in the cold because why not? Outdoor dining. Why not? Had me a coffee and a bagel on 6th Avenue. In the outdoor dining. But it isn't. Yes. Yes. As that sun gets ever lower into the sky, yeah. As that sun gets ever lower in the sky. Oh, there he is. The urbanist is in the house. Good to see you there, Ariel. Everyone follow the urbanist exploring cities. He's a great YouTuber from right here in New York City, in Queens. Good to see you. Yes, I'm not going to get blind. I got my sunnies on. What's the continent next to the sun? In front of the sun is Governor's Island, and to the left-hand side is Staten Island. And to the left-hand side of Staten Island, to the right-hand side is New Jersey. I'm getting all my things mixed up here as the comments just bursted like that, like crazy now. Yes, ice cream does taste better when it's 30 below. Has there ever been a legitimate fear of a tidal wave from the Atlantic? Yes, if one of those, what's it, the island of Tenerife, if that island blows up, we get a big hurricane, we get a big wave here, a big tidal wave here. Good to see you, Muriel. Welcome. Look at that sunset, right? Sydney is the opposite in December. Correct, yes. Gonna get hot down there in Australia. It's gonna get hot. We're answering tough questions. Since the urbanist is here, urbanist, do you consider a hot dog a sandwich? What time is it? I have no idea. I think it's 4:30 now. I lose track of time when I do these live streams. Coming up on 4:30. That's right. He did a great live stream about the Italian sandwich shop the other day. It was really good. Statue of Liberty is cheering on the sun. Absolutely. You can vouch for that. Awesome. Once the sun goes down here, we're gonna walk over the Brooklyn Bridge and then look at the Christmas trees in Lower Manhattan. So we're just getting started here, even though we're an hour into the live stream. Because why not? That's right, exactly. He'll give you a hot dog lesson. The hot dog was invented in Coney Island in 1867 at Feltman's. That's a dangerous question. You think you need to have, oh, I think so there, Urbanist. I think so. Made it just in time. Good to see you, Mike. Welcome. Out there in Barbados. Are there any public restrooms nearby? Not really. Yeah, it gets very hot in Sydney. This view is underappreciated by most streamers. I'm glad you're enjoying the view there, Jeffrey. Out there in San Diego, which I have to say, San Diego, some of the best weather I ever experienced in my life. Beautiful weather down there. As that sun gets lower, oh boy, it's getting cold again by the moment, but I am all bundled up, so I am good. What's the best hot dog in Coney Island? Nathan's, of course. Nathan's. No more. There is Feltman's, so now Feltman's can be found in some stores in across the country now. So they brought back the Nathan's. The Feltman's formula. So the original hot dog is back. Good to see you, Anna. Welcome. Hey! You just heard a subway train underneath the East River. That sound came from the Montague Street a ventilation shaft right here. You just heard a subway train. Wow, that was insane. That's right. That's right, Ben. Oh yeah, remember Nathan's? Yeah. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. I'll meet you in Coney Island, Urban. I'll meet you in Coney Island, Ariel. I'll meet you. Come down to Coney Island. We'll meet you. We'll do that in Coney Island. I think so, 4K. I think so. Here it comes. Here it goes. There it goes. As the birds go flying around. They always do this at sunset. Good to see you, the boss. Welcome. And down. goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. The moon is hanging out in a neutral position right now, but down goes the sun. This life is like the beginning of Cloverfield. Awesome. It's sinking, baby. Look at that afterglow. Look at that afterglow. All right. We got our sunset. And look at Hudson Yards. Hudson Yards has like been glowing the whole time. Look at that. That's wild. Hudson Yards. Ooh, look at the Central Park South Tower. Look at One Vanderbilt shining. Look, even the Steinway Tower is shining a little bit. Look at that. Well, let's do it. Let's go away as the whole promenade bounces again with an 18-wheeler passing beneath my feet. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. All right, guys. Let's walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's walk over the bridge. I feel like I want to walk down maybe Willow Street here. Hudson Yards is on the west side of Manhattan. Yes, it is at 34th Street. Kind of amazing. We can see it from all the way down here in Brooklyn. Yeah, those towers are like huge mirrors. Yes, they are. Nice to see sunset twice on here and out your window. Awesome out there in saludos, buenvenidos, Ecuador. Good to see you, Henry. Welcome. Yeah, beautiful homes, yeah. Beautiful homes. In Germany, it's the other way around, yeah. Let's walk down Willow for a little bit. Walk these quiet streets here in Brooklyn Heights. And I know my signal fails if I go down the next corner here, so I'm going to go straight. I'll go straight for a little bit here. And now I'm that, what's his name? Richard Marx. I'm the guy who's wearing his sunglasses at night. Maybe I'll do the whole stream wearing sunglasses when it's dark. Sunset twice in Los Angeles. Nice. Very nice. Infinite Flight 2001, welcome. In June 24th, what time does the sun set? Usually in June 24th, the sun sets around 8 o'clock. Probably in Coney Island on that day. Be nice and warm. Like Eastwood said, awesome. I made your day, just like Eastwood said, awesome. Oh, Corey Hart. That's right, Corey Hart. My bad. Corey Hart. I don't know these 80s stars. It all becomes a blur when I do the live stream. All right. Let's go to my office. The sun sets now at just 4:30. 4:30. Or actually, today was 4:29. So it was early. These short days are killing me, man. These short days are killing me. Let's walk over to the Brooklyn Bridge. But that would be great to have all the tour guide live streamers get together in Coney. And let's really ponder this question. Is a hot dog a sandwich? And I got to give Sabrina Franza from News 12 Brooklyn a shout out, because that was the question she posed on her Instagram story. She actually asked her parents about it, and now it's becoming a debate amongst the News 12 reporters, which is really funny. Yeah, we got to go to the office. We got to go to the office. Got to go to the office. The Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, it looks like a street in Germany. Awesome. Oh, wow. I didn't know that, Robert. I think you mentioned that yesterday. Sunset Strip and Sunset Boulevard. Yeah. Sunset. I went to the Sunset Strip when I went to Los Angeles. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of a letdown. But I do oddly enough like the area around the Man's Chinese Theater. But my favorite place in Los Angeles, by far, is Venice Beach. Perhaps hot dogs are the same classification as tacos. This is what we're talking about here. These are the good, hard-hitting questions that need to be answered here on the internet. And I have to agree with you there, Ariel. I think it's like the folding of the bread, right? Around the meat or whatever's inside of it. I don't know. These are hard-hitting questions here. Hot dog's like a hero, yeah. All right. So let me hang the right here on Clark. Hang the right. It's cold out here. It's 40 degrees. 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Awesome. Couple goes abroad. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Brooklyn Heights. We're about to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge now. And yes, the hot dog is kind of like a ripoff of the Frankfurter. But tell that to Charles Feltman back in 1867. Okay, let's go down. Let me show you Truman Capote's house. I'll show you all Truman Capote's house. Here at I believe it's 70 Willow. Right, did I pass it already? Yeah, no, it's down here. It's down here. Yeah, very early sunset. Yes. Couple goes abroad. Welcome to the stream, yeah. New York City is famous for the dirty, I'll say it in Brooklynese here, dirty water dogs. The dirty water dogs. Those are, if you're really hungry and in a pinch, you grab yourself a dirty water dog. You're pretty sure your favorite streamers are Puerto Rican. Well, I'm Puerto Rican and half Puerto Rican, half Colombian, born in Brooklyn. There you go. All right. Here is, hello, Khalid. Welcome again. Here's Truman Capote's house here at 70 Willow Street. In this house, he wrote, "In cold blood and breakfast at Tiffany's." I believe this house dates back to the I want to say either 1840s or 1860s. It's old. Well, I hate how the Watchtower here built this ugly monstrosity in 1959. Full-blooded Boricua. There you go, Merc. Welcome. Oh, awesome. all the Puerto Rican brethren giving them shout-outs. Awesome. Your bucket list is to go to New York City, where your maternal ancestors came through. Awesome. Come on out. We ain't going nowhere. But wait until it's safe. Let's go down Orange Street. They wanted to make the street names seem appealing to people, so they started naming them after fruits and vegetables. Pineapple Street, Cherry Street, Orange Street. You should do one bite, everyone knows the rules dog review. Maybe, Brian. You're a Yankees fan, nice. I like to lose, so I'm a Mets fan and a Jets fan. Okay, let's keep on going. All right. The old, I'm about to say Plymouth Church is right down over here. One of the stops on the Underground Railroad. How about the Knicks fan? No, I'm a Nets fan because I'm in Brooklyn, so I'm a Nets fan. Plymouth Church, right here. Good to see you, Debbie. Entertaining us with Christmas trees. Yes. Oh, I'm entertaining guys while you put up your Christmas tree. Awesome. Do I know what they're filming this morning in Times Square? No, I do not. No, I do not. Get down. Welcome. Where's everyone? Everyone's inside. Get down. It's cold. New York is pleasant when empty. The houses. Oh yeah, these houses are grandfathered in. So some of them will modify their steps and some of them won't. There you go, yeah. Huh. Yeah, you know, the Knicks, you know, the Knicks are the Knicks. I wish they played better. But when was the last time they won the championship? It was 1975. Walt Clyde Frazier was in the damn team, for goodness sake. Just a hot minute ago. That's right, correct. Yes, the abolition movement was galvanized at the Plymouth Church. And I want to say Harriet Tubman, I think, had a speech there once. I forget. James Dolan is a dumpster fire, and then some. Is this December 7th? Loretta asks. And last time I checked, yes, it is. You went to a Knicks game in 2016. Did they win? Was it really 1970? Jesus. 1970. So I walk down Henry Street. Oh wow, it's so sad, Robert. Right, it was 1973. Jesus, 1973 was the last time the Knicks won. Holy cow. I was 1 year old in 1980. Good to see you, Zeba. Welcome. I was 1 year old in 1980. Prism Live Urban Ariel is legit like the best live stream app. It's solid. It's more. I know. Don't tell anyone. Oh, you're more than welcome, Loretta. Good to see you there, Aya. Welcome. Aya Vlogs was out there in Diker Heights last night. Doing great, Zeba. Welcome. Yeah, we need a better coach for the Knicks. Knicks need a better owner also. Good to see you, Jamie G. Everyone follow Jamie G Photography. She's a great YouTuber in the north of Texas. All right. Welcome, Aya. Hope you enjoyed Diker Heights last night. I'll be doing, if not this week, it's going to be next week. I'm going to do a rather comprehensive 3-hour tour. This year it's quite spread out in Diker Heights. And our good friend to the channel, Coney Island Jim, made a rather comprehensive map for me of some of the decorated homes out in Bensonhurst. So we may do Bensonhurst and go over to Diker Heights. This stream is blowing up. I hope it blows up. I hope it gets 200 concurrent to 300 concurrent. YouTube has been very good to me, Ariel. YouTube has been very good to me as of late. It's compelling me to make a video every day. Yeah, it was so much fun last night. Yeah, it was fun seeing you, Action Kid, and what was it, NYC Walking Show. All you guys were covering the neighborhood last night. This is Court Street, and this is Cadman Plaza, the federal courthouse right over there. One big happy family, that's right. Well, the streamers unite. Al wants to know what? Hold on, crossing the street here. When I last saw Spider-Man. I think the last time I saw Spider-Man was a cheap knockoff of Spider-Man in Times Square. And he's not called Spider-Man, he's called Spider with a D-A, Da Man. Spider Man. My Brooklyn accent reminds me of the Netflix film Mank. Interesting, yes. My flatbush is showing over here. I thought I cleaned up my voice enough for tourists, but I guess not. You like seeing this? It's the best thing being here. So positive indeed, Dwayne. Welcome. I gotta walk the Brooklyn Bridge now. Actually, that's kind of Boston me. Hold on. Let me get my very stereotypical Brooklyn voice ready. Good to see you, Lonnie. Yeah, didn't know they came too. Awesome, yeah.
In the house?
All the streamers just ended up in Diker Heights last night. But here we go. We're gonna walk the Brooklyn Bridge here. A 1,600-foot span, 137 years old. Brooklyn Bridge. Alexander Yasu. Yasu to all my Greek viewers. Time to walk up a narrow stairway where 12 people died in a stampede. Everyone rushing off the bridge, thinking a cable snapped. Good to see you, Sean. Welcome. Tragedy on the Brooklyn Bridge just 2 weeks after the bridge opens. I'm gonna have to check out that movie. I'm gonna check out that movie, Mank, when I get home. You wanna see me? All right. Before we do the bridge. Good to see you. Yes, I was the first to do Christmas. We're gonna do it again. Good to see you. CFG out there in Germany. Guten Tag, Germany. Okay, there I am. Yes, I am wearing a mask. Yes, Urbanus is fantastic. Yes, he is. Oh, his edited videos are the best. His edited videos are like really nice and blowing up over there on TikTok, which is awesome. That's right. I've been doing this for a while. I've been doing this for 5 years, over 5 years, everyone. Brooklyn does look nice. Good to see you from Denmark, Jorgen. I see Johnny in the house. Good to see you, Johnny. Don't you love those American accents? What about a Brooklyn accent over here? Let me walk up the stairs over there. Oh, I gotta walk up these stairs over here. You're new here. Awesome. Welcome to the show. All right, here we go. Guten Tag, guten Tag. All right. Yeah, I've been doing this for 5.5 years. So, for me as a tour guide, live streaming keeps me fresh as a tour guide. Oh, look at that. 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 Yeah, we're usually going down those stairs. Yeah, the mobster accent. Good to see you out there in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Word up, Noble Eagle, welcome. The accent is slaying you. Good, Brenda, welcome. Wow, comments are flying now. You got... I will talk like this the whole time. I will talk like this the whole time we collaborate. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at this. New York, baby. New York. All right, that's the view of all views. The beautiful, the majestic, the 137-year-old Brooklyn Bridge. Do it. That's right. And do you like this kind of nonsense? Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Lets me know you care. Oh, my Pokemon voice is not going anywhere. Can I do a New England accent with a clam chowder? Clam chowder. Where are you with the clam chowder? Man, I'm trying to. Absolutely, yeah. Forget about it, bingo. All right. When will I be broadcasting from Bay Ridge again? This week. All right, you want to hear the Pokemon voice? All right. Do people even live stream Pokemon Go games anymore? Anyway, here we are. We're here on the Brooklyn Bridge. We're getting those Nidor queens today. We're on the hunt for some Jigglypuffs today. Lots of Jigglypuffs here on the Brooklyn Bridge. Can't do a Fran Drescher accent. Tracy Taylor, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. You're more than welcome for taking you guys around. We don't have a lockdown here, Noble Eagles. More of a stay-at-home order. I love New York too. It's 11 p.m. in Slovenia. Welcome on into the show, everybody. Lots of Nidor kings and queens here in the Brooklyn Bridge. We have to catch them all. We have to catch them all. Oh, awesome, Twain. Twain, you're aging yourself, man. You're aging yourself. 12 at night, midnight over there. Good to see you. Oh, gal, welcome. Or gal, welcome. Do they have any lights in Park Slope? Not really. A few homes, but not really. Nothing like Bay Ridge or Dyker Heights. Been to New York 3 times on your own. Awesome. Awesome view indeed. It's not 55 degrees, it's 41 degrees. It's cold out here. But I keep going. On your own, awesome. Good to see you, Miss Blee, welcome. On my own. They made that video right here on the Brooklyn Bridge. Once again, one more time. So many promises. Oh, that's a big comment. Good to see you, Jamie. Oh my God, Jamie with the $15 super chat. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, Jamie. More exciting adventures to come. Thank you so much for the super chat. And everybody, follow Jamie G Photography. She's a great YouTuber in North Texas. We got to get to 1,000 subscribers. Yes. Losing you is kinda like it now. Da, 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 da. All right. Good to see you. Good to see you there, Miss Lee. Welcome. What of you indeed, Susan? Welcome. And check out Jamie G on Instagram. Taking beautiful pictures over there. I love that song too, Kay Finch. Welcome. Look at that skyline, man. Even the cheese grater building kind of looks nice. Even the cheese grater building looks nice. Ridiculous lighting right now, Jamie. The stream is not doing this justice. Brenda Foster with the $2.79 Canadian. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Brenda. Canada, home of Canadian bacon and kids in the hall. Don't you love that sunset, GG? Welcome. Let's see if we hit 300 concurrent. I do look like a crazy person. I've been doing this for over 5 years. So people staring at me does not faze me at all. I'm a tour guide too. Exactly, Emily. Exactly. Exactly. You gotta never walk the Brooklyn Bridge. You gotta walk it now. On a warmer day, though. Michael J. Fox was born in Edmonton. Awesome. Oh, yes. Sunset does look crazy from up here. Yes. It's quite amazing. We're going to stop at the very center of the bridge, so will really drink in the view and the afterglow special here. Really? Alex Rebecca's from Ontario? Uh-oh. Unstable connection. Let me walk fast. All right, there we go. Alex Rebecca was born in Ontario. Awesome. Don't you like those sunny winter days? The sky is clear. We're gonna stop at the very center of the bridge. Well, Sharpie, this is the closest thing we have to teleportation, is live streams. Stunning indeed. We're going to stop in the very middle of the bridge. So we don't call it the 9/11 building. You know, that has to be, as being a tour guide for, or a full-time tour guide for 9 years, one of the more annoying things I have to always correct people about is not called the 9/11. I've literally been asked, where's the 9/11? And I'm like, I do not have a DeLorean with a flux capacitor in it. It's called the World Trade Center. Don't call it Ground Zero either, because it's no longer Ground Zero. When there was a large pile of a whole bunch of massive buildings that collapsed, then you could call it Ground Zero. But don't call it Ground Zero today, because lots of people work there. But it's called the World Trade Center, and it's in the shot. That is a terrible thing to say, Shield, yes. As somebody who smelled the World Trade Center burn for 6 months and had to work downtown, I had to go back to work 2 weeks after September 11th. I worked right there at 55 Water Street. Smelled that for 6 months. But #1 World Trade Center, tallest building in the screen, right there. Yeah, it took 6 months to clean out the World Trade Center. And I had to go back to work 2 weeks after. All right, yep, 1 World Trade Center right there in the middle of the shot. The needle on top of #1 World Trade Center is 151 meters tall, or 407 feet. Kind of amazing. All right, we'll do the crazy thing. We're gonna stand up here on the bench, and we're gonna get the full 360 here. Hey! All right. There it is. It's okay, gaming. Welcome. THX, we're not gonna talk about that, man. What I wanna show you guys is this. Look at the skyline. Look at the Midtown Skyline, still illuminated by the afterglow of the sun. The Golden City for sure. I won't jump off. You're more than welcome for the view. We can't see the ocean from here, but I can show you where the ocean comes from. The ocean comes from this direction over there. Off in the distance, you see the 14th longest suspension bridge in the world. The longest suspension bridge in North America. That is the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. That is the entrance to New York Harbor. As I zoom out a little bit, there's New York Harbor. And down the way over there is the Statue of Liberty. As I pull back again, we look at the skyline of Lower Manhattan. And there is #1 World Trade Center right there in the middle of the picture now. 1,776 feet tall. And then we make our way up. And look at that ever-changing skyline of Midtown Manhattan. As we zoom in, we'll start it on the east side. And I see the Chrysler Building, 432 Park Avenue, 1 Vanderbilt, the Steinway Tower. I see the Empire State Building with 220 Central Park South lurking behind it. Off in this direction over here, there's Hudson Yards, everybody. Absolutely, Ben. Abso-freaking-lutely. Just the way all the buildings are shining right now is kind of amazing. You're more than welcome for the share. We haven't even really started yet. We haven't got to Lower Manhattan yet. We haven't even gotten to Lower Manhattan yet, and I think now, because it's getting darker and darker, woo, it's getting darker and darker. I need to change my glasses back to my regular glasses. There it is. Very clear night, Blondie. Very clear night. I said to myself, what am I going to do today for a video? Pushing 300. How cold is it? It's 41 degrees with a very light breeze. It's cold. I got my I'm wearing my live streaming glove. All right, let's get into Lower Manhattan. Am I going to check out the church that burned? I am not walking up to 2nd Avenue and to 7th Street. I'm not walking in that direction. Perfection indeed. Next week it's going to rain. I don't think it's going to rain. I don't know if it's going to rain next week yet, as of yet. Flew in a helicopter all over this in 1992. Awesome. Does the bridge wiggle? Yes, it does. The bridge is over-engineered to a factor of 6. So whenever a large fire truck, the only trucks that are allowed to go over this bridge are fire trucks. The fire trucks that come over the bridge, you do feel the bridge bounce. More than welcome for the beautiful skyline view. Good to see you out there in Australia, Shariazi. Welcome out there in Australia. When does it usually start snowing? Usually by the end of, well, lately it hasn't snowed. Last year it did not snow at all. But usually by the end of December, maybe in January, we start getting regular snow. But it could snow as early as November. So keep that in mind. There she is. Now, this tower that we're looking at up the Brooklyn Bridge is kind of amazing. When the engineers were doing test boring to see how deep they would have to dig the foundation for this tower, they found out that they would have to dig down to the appalling depth of 107 feet below river bottom. When the engineers found that out, they were like, whoa, how many people are going to die? In the Brooklyn Foundation alone, so the Brooklyn Towers Foundation alone, roughly 32 men died, probably more. They came down with the bends. Back then they called it Caisson's disease. So Washington Roebling took a huge gamble. Instead of digging down all the way to the bottom, he had them halt the descent of the caisson. The sand was so compact that it was getting so hard to cut and to dig through that they were using gunpowder to break it up. So Washington took a huge gamble, and I quote, "I find this strata of sand perfectly suitable for our foundation for my Manhattan Tower. I'm quite confident it has not shifted in several million years." And he was correct. So to this day, the Manhattan Tower of the Brooklyn Bridge does not rest on bedrock, but on sand, roughly 19 feet short of bedrock. Kind of amazing. Kind of amazing. That's right, John. Thanks for new to the channel. Awesome. That's one of my favorites. I love the Brooklyn Bridge. I do give tour. I've taken literally thousands of tourists over this bridge. And it always, oh good, they got the graffiti. They cleaned the graffiti off. Good. Somebody graffitied all over that recently. Who was the woman who finished the bridge? That was Emily Warren Roebling, Washington Roebling's wife. When it was completed, yes, it was the world's longest suspension bridge 2 times over. It was a big deal. Also, the towers of the Brooklyn Bridge, when they were completed in the summer of 1875, these were the tallest man-made structures on the North American continent. They held that title for nearly 40 years. It's okay, Sherry. That's why I'm doing a live stream. Keeps me fresh. Have I heard of the people who scale skyscrapers in New York City? All the time. People do it all the time. People do it all the time. Let's see if we hit 300. Let's see if we hit 300. Trying to be a legend. Trying. I'm more of an urban legend. Just landed here. Good to see you, Moon Man. Welcome. The walkway is narrow. It ranges anywhere from about 16 feet wide all the way to about 10 feet wide. Yes, Jacqueline. Yes, that's going to be tomorrow. And I'm kind of tempted to do another live stream from Central Park tomorrow in honor of that. Have I ever been to Canada? Yes, I've been to Montreal and to Ontario. I freaking love Toronto, Canada. I love Toronto, Canada because it's just like New York City, just a lot cleaner. So that's why everyone needs to follow 4K Wanderer. 4K Wanderer is a fantastic live streamer in Toronto, Canada. Tom Delgado, yes, he did. Yep, it's in very compressed sand. It's in very compressed sand. Bom tarde, Brasil. Boa noite, Brasil. Jose, welcome. Don't forget Jacqueline, yes. Hello from Queensboro Hills. Arturo, welcome. Stop by slower review. Okay, where I do walk at a pace. You remember John Lennon's, yeah, that was a very sad day. It's my mom's birthday, unfortunately. Amazing feat of engineering indeed, Emily. Buenos noches, Colombia. Alvaro, welcome. Guten Tag, Germany. Kung Lao, welcome. Beautiful city indeed, Tariq. Or Taruk, welcome. Uh-oh, getting close to that 300 concurrent. Getting close to that 300 concurrent. 300, baby, 300. You're in Moscow. Privyet to all my Russian viewers. Privyet. Buenos noches, Argentina. Kumiko, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. You love, me too, Ben. That's what I love about New York. It's the variety. It's the variety of it all. The variety of the people. The variety of the architecture. I love the view too. Everyone follow Aya Vlogs. Great YouTuber right here in New York City. Bingo! Bingo! Why is it so dark? It's only 5 o'clock. The sun set at 4:30. The sun set at 4:30 today. Good vibes indeed. Thank you, Ahmad. Yes, 4K Wanderer. I love the way the skyscrapers look at night too. I have to agree. Sagittarius, welcome. You like my energy? Buenos noches, España. Buenos noches, España. That's crazy and at the same time great. Exactly, Logan. Wow, chat's flying. You're more than welcome, Jose. Very impressed. Awesome. Privyet. I'm from Brooklyn. I try to please everyone over here. You know, I may be a little bit of a dyslexic Brooklynite over here, but I try to, I try to pronounce everybody's languages correctly. I welcomed them correctly so everyone could feel welcome. Very photogenic, yes. Beautiful. It's New York. As we look at the city municipal building in the center of the shot and perched on the very top, the statue called Civic Fame. She's holding up a crown. The crown has 5 points on it, one for each one of our buttos. How about Arabic? Merhaba. Merhaba to all my Arabic viewers. Merhaba. How's that? I don't know where this cyclist is going. You have a Miss Slavic ancestry. Awesome. That's your favorite building. Awesome. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. How many bridges have I walked? I walked the Williamsburg, the Brooklyn, the Manhattan. Not today, just the Brooklyn today. But the other day we walked both the Manhattan and the Brooklyn bridges. Check out the replays. We walked over the Manhattan and the Brooklyn bridges, and I showed you Medusa beheading Perseus. Check out the replays. A good one on that. It's a good one. Merhaba. Merhaba is Turkish. I know. I don't know too much Arabic. All right, guys. So our first stop we're going to do right now, once we get into Lower Manhattan, is we're going to make our way over to the World Trade Center, see what's going on over there. And then you want to do an old school artisanal 360? You got it. Let's do an old school artisanal gluten-free 360. Let me first get off to the side here, so nobody decides to bum rush the shot. All right, good to see you out there in Bulgaria. All right, so there you go. Number 1 World Trade Center, right there with the Woolworth building. All right, here we go. Old school artisanal 360. All right, so there's the municipal building right there. The courts building right there with the gold top. I see a high school and 1 police plaza right there. This is the very ugly Verizon building right here. As we come down, back to the Brooklyn Bridge right there. Lots of traffic on the Brooklyn Bridge, yes. Good to see you. Okay, your English is rusty, it's okay. As we look over towards Pace University, and then we're back. You appreciate these walks. Awesome, I'm glad you're enjoying, Lynn. Alfred E. Smith houses, correct. Alfred E. Smith houses, right over there. And that's also the neighborhood of 2 Bridges. So I believe there's a 2 Bridges houses over there too. Let's go to the World Trade Center. Let's see what's cooking over at the World Trade Center. We're not going to go to the Winter Garden. We were there the other day, and I think it's early enough that the security guards may give me a hard time live streaming in there. So it's a dick move, man. What the hell? Which bridge is the best for me? The Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge. I love the Brooklyn Bridge. Your relatives have been to New York City. Awesome. New York is nice. Oh, there you go. Murray Berman High School. There we go. Yeah, I always forget the name of that high school. Hard to remember everything. Hard to remember everything. As the Gimble gets all wacky. Buenos noches, Mexico City. Good to see ya. Zadania? Welcome. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Hello from the Caucasus. Out there in Moscow. Let's see if our dollar water guy is here. And actually, my Gimble's all drunk now, as you see. The Gimble is all drunk. I like the Brooklyn Bridge over the Verrazano. If the Verrazano had a bike path and a footpath over it, I would like the Verrazano better than the Brooklyn. Yes, I am walking down to the seaport. We're going to check out the Christmas tree down there. Hello from the Caribbean. Good to see you, Kent. Exactly. Brooklyn's better. Exactly. That's why I live in Brooklyn. All right. It's actually the Dutch angle. Your YouTube on your smart TV is a bit ahead of what I'm showing on your computer. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that works all the time. I don't know how that works. It's kind of weird sometimes. Hello from Ireland. Merry Christmas out there in Ireland. Woo. Oh, I'm getting nuts here with the chat. Getting nuts here with the chat over here. And you got to turn into me, dude. Yeah, we're looking for the Dollar Water guy. Dollar Water guy sits up down here. Looking for some space tobacco? No, I'm not looking for any space tobacco. I should visit Guyana. I want to visit Guyana. It's a nice warm spring day in Edmonton. There you go. Let's go to the mall. Let's go to the mall and ride the mind bender. We are going to go to the memorial. We are going to Memorial Plaza. Let's see if this is my water guy here. Yep, this is my water guy. He's partying. Ice cold water, $1. Ice cold water.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. All right, good. My ice cold water guy is here. He's here in all kinds of weather. Have I walked over the Hudson? No, I have not. I want to do a live stream over the George Washington Bridge. There's no snow. No, there's no snow. Me too. I know. The bicyclists, for some reason, were rather aggressive just now in tonight's jaunt over the bridge. Brooklyn in the house. Good to see you there. Lady Tanya, welcome. Yeah, the Gimble's totally drunk. I know what's happening. I'm walking too fast. So the Gimble can't keep up. Gimble can't keep up with me right now. Hello from another one from Algenia. Nina, welcome. I'm a true New Yorker, born and raised in Bay Ridge. So this is the Tweed Courthouse, and then behind over there's City Hall, New York City Hall, the oldest continuously operating city hall in the United States. The building was completed in 1811, opened up for business in 1812. No comment. Gotta stay hydrated, yes. Even though I'm very well hydrated right now. It's pronounced Shadini. Awesome. Welcome. Welcome, Shadini. Have I ever met the Duchess of Bay Ridge? I've never met the Duchess of Bay Ridge. There's a Duchess of Bay Ridge? I've never heard of a Duchess of Bay Ridge. I'm very intrigued now. Oh, kidding, of course. I'm like, I never heard of a Duchess of Bay Ridge. There's royalty in Bay Ridge. I mean, yes, we used to always, every year, we used to host the what was it, Miss Norway in Bay Ridge during the Norwegian Day Parade. As we go down Park Row, instant hunger stand, yes. Have I met any famous New Yorkers? Well, I've met Sting. I've met Yoko Ono twice. Well, actually, Sting ran into me. Sting. I was covered in Sting's sweat. So I'm the Duke of Bay Ridge. Yes, I'm the Duke of Bay Ridge. That was a reference. Was that a reference to the Wolf of Wall Street? Chat getting funny. Chat's getting funny. Robert loves asking what's for dinner tonight. I have no idea. Oh, interesting, JJ. Did not know that. I did not like The Wolf of Wall Street, to be honest. I did not like that film. I'm more of an original Wall Street kind of guy. This is where the M103 and I think the 102, if that's still the thing, they both still stop here. And there's also a stop for the big bus. Guten Tag, Germany. Welcome. What's my favorite food? I don't know. I'll just say because I'm a Coney Island guy, hot dogs. You miss New York City. Well, you're here in the live stream now. Yeah, exactly, JJ. Yeah, we'll go with a hot dog. That's my favorite New York food. Or pizza. I could literally eat pizza every day. Like, I could literally go to different pizza places and be like, that's Monday, that's Tuesday. I could literally do that. That's me and my wife. Me and my wife, we bonded over pizza. I remember when we were getting her green card together, we were at immigration, and the immigration officer asked, like, what do we like to eat on a regular basis? And we both said pizza at the exact same time. All right, do you like this nonsense? Hit the thumbs up. Lets me know you care. Helps more people find me in the algorithm. Thank you so much, Robert. Appreciate that. Good to see you there. April, welcome. April, we got a lot of work here. We got a big room here. A slice and a hot dog is a good food combo, yes. Good to see you there. Renzo Blackman, hello. So we're passing by the old JNR Music World. Actually, let me use my Brooklynese over here. We're passing by over here, the old JNR Music Worlds. I used to buy lots of CDs and cassette tape singles. And then near the end, used to get a lot of hard drives over there. Used to get the hard drives over there. Oh, how I miss JNR. And then, let's go into City Hall Park here for a second. Yoko is underrated, I have to agree. Yoko's a really nice human being. She's so nice. And she's very soft-spoken. I know she's not feeling too good as of late, so I hope she's feeling better. But there it is. The tallest building in the world in 1913. The Woolworth Building. The Woolworth Building, the lower part of the building is still office space. The upper part of the building is becoming apartments. And you can live at the very top in an apartment they call the Pinnacle. It is an 8-bedroom architectural masterpiece of apartment living. Views out of all 4 sides of the building. Turrets that have balconies on them. Kind of amazing. A private elevator. And 1 parking spot. It could be yours for the bargain basement price of $121 million. That's the Sorcerer's Apprentice Park. No, Sorcerer's Apprentice Park, wasn't that further downtown? Anyway. Getting all crazy. And actually the trading floor, there's little gargoyles on it, but we really can't see them this time of day. And then right over here, this building right here, the trading floor in the movie Wall Street is in that building right there. All right. Yeah, penthouse at Woolworths, with the Woolworth Building, kind of amazing. Only 121 million. Last time I checked. Where am I at? I'm on Broadway now, walking south along Broadway, and we're going to make a right-hand turn onto Fulton Street. How long would it take me to get back to my home? Well, I don't live on Long Island, Vito. I don't live in Long Island. I live in Brooklyn. And it will take me about 45 minutes to get home from here. And that is on the local train. Well, technically I live in Long Island because Brooklyn's a part of Long Island. Technically. All right. Which is better, LA or New York? New York, duh. Brooklyn. All right, there's number 1 World Trade Center. Right there. Yeah, some of the gargoyles have gone because, they fall apart. And then the facades of some of these older buildings becomes unstable for whatever reason. St. Paul's Chapel, one of the oldest continuously used buildings here in New York City. This version of St. Paul's Chapel dates back to 1797. The exterior of the building is made of Manhattan schist, and that is the bedrock of Manhattan Island. Do I like Texas? Texas is nice. Never been there, but it's a nice place. Jamie G Photography shows you the best of North Texas. That's why you want to give her a follow. How much will it cost to get a studio flat in Brooklyn? It all depends on the neighborhood you're living in. So it's a wide range there. Good to see you, Wilbs, driving the Northern Line. Welcome. Welcome. All right, let's go down Fulton Street here and go over to, you can't see any comments, yeah. Is it going fast? It's going too fast for you, Nibble? We're going into Memorial Plaza now. Yeah, try refreshing if you lost the comments. That happens to me sometimes on replay. Across the way, the Fulton Street Transit Center. If anything good came out of September 11th, is that we kind of reorganized all our subway lines here downtown and created more connections between more lines. And the Fulton Street Transit Center connects underground, underneath Fulton Street, to the Oculus at the World Trade Center. And here it is. Number 1 World Trade Center right there. Number 7 World Trade Center right down there. Number 7 World Trade Center is the only building of its namesake that is built on its original foundation. And Kung Lao, if you say inside job again, you're gonna get booted from the chat. You got your warning there. You got your warning. No 9/11 inside job comments, or you get booted from the chat. Normally driven by. Okay, awesome. Yes. Number 4 World Trade Center is just off the screen. We got to get around the Millennium Hotel here. It's okay, Stevie Earth Day. We haven't got to the good stuff yet. We haven't even got to the good stuff yet. We saw a sunset in Brooklyn Promenade. We walked over the Brooklyn Bridge. And is the Gimble already doing the thing? All right, guys. Do I believe in the 9/11 conspiracy? No, I do not. No, I do not. And we're not going to go into that right now. Let's not go into that. Is it an inside job? No. The Oculus is lovely. Absolutely. So this building that's under construction right in front of number 1 World Trade Center, that is the World Trade Center Performing Arts Center. It's going to be quite a beautiful building there when it's complete. So I got to find a bench somewhere where I could take off my live stream glove and switch gimbal batteries here. As I walk past a very quiet Church Street. Got some snacks coming, perfect. You're back with the comments, great. All right. Time to stop really quick. Is it cold out? Yes, it's 41 degrees. All right, let's do a few things here. Let me get my bag down and say hello. Hello, everybody. Yes, I am wearing glasses in the dark and I'm completely blind. But if you can hang in with me, I gotta switch gimbal batteries. I'm gonna switch my sunglasses here. So first, let's switch glasses because I'm completely blind. And actually, let me get the shot nice for you guys. Let me get a dramatic shot for you guys. There you go. Nice dramatic shot for everybody. So welcome to New York. Now I'm completely blind. So let me switch out my sunnies here for my regular glasses. Top Gun, that's right, baby. Very dramatic indeed. Very dramatic indeed. Isn't that a great shot? This is what I love about New York. You can just put your camera down anywhere and get amazing pictures. The sun was amazing today. The sunset was amazing. All right. That's the first part. Switch my sunglasses. Now I can freaking see again. It's nice to be able to see. I wear my sunglasses at night. Not anymore. All right, now I got to switch. Should be a selfie. Take a screenshot. Tweet it at me at Dutch Maz and I will retweet you. You're still hungover from Saturday. That's some good beer you're drinking. The great beard, right? Thank you. Good to see you out there in Argentina. Buenos dias. Buenos noches, Eric. All right. Let me wipe down these glasses so they don't fog. And we will continue with our tour. Is that a great angle? The sun's still shining there in Florida. Yes, it is. That's why Florida's so great. Good to see you, India. I see Ivy Lynn out there in Michigan. I'm trying to remember everyone. Good to see you, everybody. You're more than welcome. Ciao bella, Italy. Ciao bella. La 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 la. Ciao bella. All right. You don't want a tour guide who isn't crazy like me. That's right. You gotta have lots of energy. All right, guys. Let's continue on. We got a fresh gimbal battery. We could do another 2 hours if need be. It's rock and roll, baby. So this right here, this is going to be number 2 World Trade Center. This is the kind of the foundation for number 2 World Trade Center, which is yet to be determined, but they luckily went back to the original Norman Foster design of number 2 World Trade Center, which is nice. We're gonna see if Double Check found his pen, Wilbs. We will say hello to our friends, because you know how we do it on this channel. We love talking to statues. We love talking to statues. Good to see you out there in Michigan, Lake Michigan out there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love New York too. Mateus, Maximus, like that username, welcome. Looks like a PS5. Kind of does. Glenn, you're onto something, man. I think that does look like a PS5 also. I think I have to agree. The big design, Ben, was awful. I hated the big design, Ben. I did not like that design. To have buildings like on like a weird, like kind of like leaning thing, it was too weird. I'm happy that we're going back to the original Norman Foster design because it has a diamond, and the diamond references where the Twin Towers, or the void between the 2 towers where they stood originally. So I'm happy we've gone back to the original design. So welcome to the World Trade Center. Once I get in the middle of the plaza here, I'll then point out all the buildings that are currently built and under construction. Just wanted to see what the scene was like down here today. Walking down, crossing over Greenwich Street. Greenwich Street, Fulton Street, reintroduced to the super block that is the World Trade Center. So the Marriott would have been across the way, across Memorial Plaza. Yeah, the Norman Foster design is fantastic. I'm so happy we're going back to it. All right. So now here we are, Memorial Plaza. Memorial Plaza now closes at 5 in the afternoon. So if you want to come here, get here before 5 in the afternoon. But off in this direction, this is the World Financial Center. And then we have number 1 World Trade Center. Number 7 World Trade Center. This is the World Trade Center Performing Arts Center. This is where number 2 World Trade Center will rise one day. This is only the base of it. This is the Oculus, designed by Santiago Calatrava. This is also known as the Transit Hub. This building is meant to kind of reference the spreading wings of a dove. Up there, to the left-hand side, number 1 World Trade Center. Number 3 World Trade Center. And number 4 World Trade Center, right over there. Down here, this is the entrance to the museum. And then over there, I don't know if you can hear it, this is the North Tower right here. Where's my hat? My hat's at home. Oh yeah, there's gonna be seven buildings in total, Josh. 7 buildings in total will be built here. And if you want some great radio, follow me on Twitch. Twitch is where the radio show lives. But yeah, 7 buildings in total will be built. Number 5 World Trade Center is kind of in another one in a bit of a limbo. And that's going to be built behind Liberty Park. Bom tarde, Brazil! Andreas Fernandez. Sacred ground indeed. And D Live. Yes, and D Live. Which I think we're going to be moving over to D Live. I don't know. The radio show may be moving over to D Live. Right, gives you chills? Yeah. You know, to be honest, hello from Croatia. Nikola, they're in Croatia. Welcome. So it's both talk radio and music. It's the only live stream that you, the viewer, controls. I love New York too, Wilbs. You know, to be honest, I will give anything to have the old World Trade Center back. So it's always kind of sad walking through here. Oh, the budget is pretty expensive. The budget is pretty high. I think number 1 World Trade Center almost cost, I think it was $15 billion or something like that. But here is Memorial Plaza. We're now just near the South Tower void here. Fernino, good to see you out there in Brazil. Thanks for loving my live streams. So we're going to go to Liberty Park, Jonathan. Off in the distance, the only tree with leaves on it. That is the survivor tree. Right there, survived both collapses of the World Trade Center. And then the rest of Memorial Plaza is comprised of 274 white swamp oak trees. Do we have a Christmas tree at Liberty Park? Oh, we gotta go to Liberty Park and check out the Christmas tree. Got some beautiful Christmas trees inside number 4 World Trade Center also. So number 2 World Trade Center is gonna be a little bit shorter than number 1. Basically, each building, as you make your way around the World Trade Center site, is a little bit shorter than the other one. So number 3 is a little taller than number 4. Yes, Big is owned by Blars Ingle, the Blars Ingle Group. It was here, farmland for settlers, you think? We're just on the outskirts of what would have been New Amsterdam. And during the British era, the city comes up as far as around Fulton Street. Why is number 7 the only but 2 is built? Number 7 World Trade Center was the first building to be rebuilt. We're not building any buildings here at the World Trade Center. If they don't have an anchor tenant, they don't get built. So that's why number 2 is not being built right now, because we're waiting for an anchor tenant for number 2 World Trade Center. What's the significance of the numbers? It's just how the original complex was comprised of. The original complex also had 7 buildings in total in the complex. Look at this Christmas tree. Ah, we're catching all the Christmas trees over here. And they got a menorah. Happy Hanukkah to all my Jewish viewers. The Amazon should be the anchor tenant, maybe. I don't know if they need Class A office space. Very cute tree. Some little menorah. And a really cool mural here by Dragon 76. It's such a bright star indeed. Yeah, a lovely spot to have lunch. Absolutely. All right, let's see our Anne Frank tree. For all you viewers in Amsterdam, you may be familiar with Anne Frank. And here is, not that many leaves on it. Here's our Anne Frank tree. Planted here on June 12th, 2017. It's a pure descendant of the chestnut tree that was preserved for decades outside the secret annex in Amsterdam where Anne Frank and her family hid from the Nazis. And then we're gonna go up here onto Liberty Park. Liberty Park is just basically a park that is directly over the truck loading dock for the mall below. And of course the new shrine of St. Nicholas. So happy that this is once again resumed construction. The construction stopped for about 2 years. They're having some disputes with one of the building contractors. Yeah, Anne Frank tree's a little underwhelming, but the historical significance of that tree being here at the World Trade Center is quite powerful. And then off in the distance, another very powerful monument here in the World Trade Center. Here is the last surviving piece of sculpture art from the World Trade Center Plaza. This is Fritz Cohen's sphere. Somehow managed to survive both collapses of the World Trade Center. The sphere is iconic. It's nice to know that the original artist got to see it moved back here. Personally, I think the Sphere should have been incorporated into the new Plaza, but you know, it is what it is. As we look down Memorial Plaza here, let's look across the way over here to Memorial Plaza. And then we'll, they seem to have some decorations, more decorations up here. So let's check out those decorations. I feel you. You're still gonna call it Freedom Tower? Yeah, it's a nickname. Freedom Tower, just like the Statue of Liberty, is a nickname. Everyone follow Jamie G Photography. She's a great YouTuber in the north of Texas. Thanks, Ray. Anyone coming over here from the Urbanist, thank you so much. Oh, I know. It's kind of amazing how much this area has come across. Yes, the Sphere was in Battery Park for, what was that there? A lot of years. It's very peaceful up here. There's literally just like maybe 2 or 3 people up here in the park right now. The only thing making noise is must be a sightseeing helicopter above my head right now. It's the only thing making noise. Of course, besides the cars on West Street. Hello, Benji. Welcome. All right, we got some. Looks like we have some lit up displays over here. Good to see a watcher. Welcome. The watcher. Welcome. Urbanist sent you. Awesome. Oh, did Urbanist like put like a community post out? That's awesome. Very lovely, right? I like that. Okay, let's continue on. Let's go up to Zuccotti Park, formerly home of the Occupy Wall Street movement. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, Urbanist shared me on his community tab. That's freaking amazing. I owe that guy a nice Americano. A nice piping hot Americano. So that's what I know he likes. He likes Americanos. I'm kind of an old school guy. I like just coffee. We need some snow, Ivy. That's right. We need a good blizzard. Reminds you of Pater Patronus. Interesting.